Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting edition of IV University, where you can get your PVF degree for free. You know, we're up to about 35 lessons now. Isn't that incredible? Thank you for all your support. Someone has asked, what is a paddle blind and how is it made? Well, today you're in luck. We're going to talk about both paddle blinds and how they're made on today's edition of IV University, How It's Made Paddle Blinds. Long Beach manufacturer Phillips Steel, among other work, makes paddle blinds for industrial companies throughout the nation. After getting the details needed for the order, the sales associate sets up a PO with the correct specs needed to start the project. This particular project will be done on a machine, which cuts through A516 Grade 70 steel plate grade in just seconds. Purchase order with the information needed to start the project is then used to make computer-aided design, or the CAD drawings for the spec blinds. The machinist has attended schooling and has been certified on CAD software. Upon finishing the design, he saves it on the computer and on a zip drive to take the information to the HD plasma machine. After downloading the drawings and a couple of minutes of setup while double checking the settings, the machine is ready to go. This ASTM A516 Grade 70 steel plate, actual grade is a medium carbon alloy. A516 is primarily used for service in welded pressure vessels. Before cutting, the machine does a dry run. You can see the track of the cut by watching the red dot. This red dot gives the machinist another chance to make sure that the cut taking place will be in the spot of the plate it needs to be at. After the dry run, the HD plasma machine is ready to roll. After an immediate puff of smoke, the machine quickly and easily works its way through the plate. The blast of heat from the plasma machine can get up to 40,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Following the exact track that was outlined by the machine operator through his CAD drawings, it's just a simple push of the button for this section of the project. After the first one is done, the machine will just repeat itself per the direction of the CAD drawings. Not only does the machine know the exact specifications of the paddle blind, but also what positioning on the plate will be best needed to get the most paddle blinds while leaving the smallest excess waste. This plasma machine runs off a propylene and oxygen tank that, when combined, make the machine work best. From a more aerial view, you can see again how precise the machine is and how it accesses the best possible positioning of the cuts to get the most out of the metal. As we zoom in on the aerial view, you can see the start position of the cut, which looks almost like the bullet hole, which is about a ½ inch off the actual cut. This pierce point is to make sure the starting point doesn't damage the actual blind that will be going into use. After a couple minutes to make sure the metal has cooled, the machine operator uses a large magnet with a handle to pull the blinds out of the metal. Because of the small cut and the weight of the metal, this technique makes it very easy to extract the blinds. These blinds weigh about 3 pounds, so it is very easy to move around with the magnet. Once the blinds are extracted from the plate, they are moved to another section for the machine shop to prepare for the next step. The blinds are then brought to this table to be laid out so they can each be individually worked on. The machinist takes out a deburring tool to clean the edges, making sure any burrs or sharp edges will be removed. After they are cleaned up, they are laid out for the next step of the process, where they will then be stamped. The stamping will be done with a hand stamp kit. These metal pieces made from hardened steel have numbers, letters, and other markings that would be needed for the blinds. After the pieces have been put in place, the machine operator hammers them into the handle section of the blinds. The stamping kit will be used for a few reasons. First, they need to be marked with the size and pressure rating of the item. For this blind, it lets the user know that it is a 6-inch, 150-pound paddle blind. After changing out the numbers and putting the new numbers in, the machine operator goes back to work for the final step. After a swing by the 3-pound club hammer, the final markings, which include the grade of steel, are put on the handle. These markings will show the user what type of material was used to make the item. At this point, the paddle blind is done and ready for a master distributor or supply house, ready for a quick turnaround for an end user and its final destination.